What podcast reviewer 37 describes as an indiscriminate hellish ride that I would not wish on my worst enemy. The industry's elite have said time and again, man, fuck those guys. Get ready, if your ears had butts, they'd about to be fucked. Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show.
Oh yeah, here we are. Fuck yeah. Welcome everyone to a brand new episode with a brand new face. Not to us, but to you. We'll get to that in a second. As always, I'm Josh. I'm here today with good buddy Frank.
What's up?
And we'll get to our special guest in a minute here. But if you like hearing us talk about things, you should go to GameRageMagazine.com where you can hit the full menu of podcasts, including Anime Syndicate, where we talk about anime, All Gas, No Trash, which is all about music, Game Rage Wrestling. Shit, there's like 15 of them. You just go. I don't need to name them all. All right? It's fucking just do the work. So, additionally, though,
That's called the plug, dumbass.
I plugged it.
Yeah, but you say,
And now they got to go do the work to look and see which ones they want to listen to.
why do I have to tell you what to go listen to?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Why do I got to tell people? All right.
When you say it, make sure you have your nose up at people.
I did when I said it. Did you see me looking up when I said it? Anyways, you can follow us on Twitter / X at Game Rage Mag, Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. If you want to hear, we have an interview podcast called Without Censor. We have an interview out now that is with AKA BKA, world-renowned artist and music extraordinaire. We also have one that we just recorded on Thursday with Yuri Karasawa, a verifiable expert in Japanese baseball. And oh yeah, I actually have a sound effect on the board that I can fucking pop that. So go check it out. Oh, it'll be coming out. I think July 11th is when that episode's gonna be put out. So go look forward to that. Stay tuned to it. Anyways, the asshole making the what is that? An air horn noise? That would be our good buddy Brent. Let's see. Where is it in here? Let's see. Megaphone, music bed, applause, crickets. Oh, here. Crickets. Or here it is. DJ Brent, magic diaper guy. That's what I have in my phone.
How's everybody doing now?
Yeah, so this is Brent.
That's not my real voice, but it'll get it higher pitched if I get excited.
All right, I'm turning that off.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
All right, I'll stop with that now.
Anyways, so as we all know, this is the show that doesn't have a fucking topic. So it's just whatever the fuck we want to talk about. This is our catch-all podcast for when we want to talk about things that we don't have a podcast for, since, you know, we have 15 fucking podcasts now at this point. So I thought it would be very nice, since you were here, to have Brent come on and just, you know, enjoy a good time with us, talking shit about whatever. So I guess I'll just start with what I want to fucking complain about. So everybody knows, I don't know if everybody knows this, but my kid goes, she does dance, right? Like a dance thing. So I had to go to the first like proper recital today. And man, I can't, like, they get you coming and going with this stuff. And I will say this. Before I get into the thing I'm going to complain about, there is one lady who's a teacher there that I have a lot of, I don't know if it's respect or admiration. I don't know what the word is, but I enjoy her because she's very good with the little ones. But then once you get to like 8 years old, she turns into the fucking Gunnery Sergeant Hartman from Full Metal Jacket on these kids.
Oh, no.
And just destroys them. It is the funniest shit I have ever seen in my
dance moms lady?
Oh, like, well, no, she's the teacher. She's the instructor. And so this lady is like, I don't know her full backstory, and I'm doing her a disservice by not Googling her because I got her full name today, so now I can and her birthday because her birthday was today because they
Did
said
you get her license
thing.
plates too?
Yeah, oh yeah. So now I can
good.
do a full.
Good.
Now I can do a full CIA level background check we like to do on people, and so I like to know, but I believe that she is legitimately, as I've been told, that she's legitimately classically trained in ballet, that Russian shit, the Russian ballet shit. I don't know.
Nutcracker.
John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick, the John Wick shit. Yeah,
traveling people. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I just think it's hilarious that she, because she acts when it's the older kids, man, she acts like this is Game 7 of the fucking World Series and they're about to fucking win, and it's funny to watch. But anyways, so one of the things that pisses me off about this whole situation
That they're
is
talented and
Grind
you're
your
not.
gears.
it does. It grinds my gears. You're right. That's a great way to fucking put it. It grinds my gears.
Obviously, never seen Family Guy.
What do you mean? I have seen Family Guy. That's where you got that from, right? That's where you got that from. Yeah, that's what he's referencing.
I was like,
dickhead.
you.
I clearly have seen that.
Sure.
You know what really grinds my gears, you guys? Is when the New England Patriots or whatever the fuck he says. He goes
Wow,
on
that
and
was
says shit.
word for word.
Yeah, thank you.
Exact episode.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Episode
It's
37.
It's finally good for Josh to recognize that the Patriots suck.
You know, Frank, I'm not gonna datify that with a response.
You guys did.
Wait, you're not a California team person?
For football, no.
Or
You're
baseball.
a Patriots fan?
I'm a New England Patriots fan for
You weren't
for
just
football.
there for what's his face?
No, I've been around. I was a fan back in the Drew Bledsoe days. So I hate when people fucking want to tell me
all
shit.
right. That's fair. If he's not a bandwagon fan, then
He was until I started making fun of him. Then he started doing his research. He can say shit like this when he got
Oh
questioned.
yeah. The Frank takes credit for that. Yeah. So I mean, every other sport. Well, not every other sport, but baseball. No, I'm a California fan with the Angels.
But you denounced them.
No, our interview with Yuri Kurosawa has changed my mind now to no longer want to seek betrayal of the Angels because they're terrible, but to now instead find a new team in the Nippon Baseball League, which I think I have found a team that I'm gonna start repping their gear. But anyways, that's beside the point. We'll get to that later. Or
I want my merch back.
I'm still an Angels fan. You can be a fan of another sport.
You straight up denounced the Angels.
No, I said I was going to if they didn't get their shit together.
Your exact words were, once that expansion team in Vegas comes out, I am no longer an Angels fan.
No, I said I am thinking about that.
No, you said I am.
All right, well, listen, if you can go back and find that clip and play it for me, then
No,
I'll
because you
believe
said it to me off mic.
Oh, so then there's no proof. Funny.
Other than
Interesting.
Other than your long
Allegedly.
history of backstabbing.
Allegedly. That's true. I do have a long history of that. So anyways, so with these dance things, now, one of the things that they do that pisses me off is my kid takes 3 different classes, okay? And they have these 2 performances. And fuck, man, the tickets are I don't know, I think they were $40 a piece to go to the show.
You pay for their lessons. Why are you paying for tickets?
Exactly.
Number one, exactly, right? I understand the studio has to make money, okay? Because it's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business, right? Now, I will say this. They are very, very good on pricing when it comes to the classes because, just to take one class, it's I think $80 a month. And then
not too bad.
if you want to add any additionals on, it's only $20 a class. So, I mean, you're getting... For me, I'm only paying $120 a month, and she gets to go 3. She goes 3 fucking days a week, and that's pretty
That's
good.
Very good.
So
Swim lessons are way more expensive.
I sort of look past that part of it, but what gets me is that they purposely, because I looked at this shit, and they purposely make sure that the kids that have multiple classes have to attend both shows. There's no kid that was in 2 classes that was only on one of the shows. And they make you buy tickets to each one. So we spent $160 on tickets to go to both of the shows.
Just like a communist to
And-
complain about capitalism.
Well, hold on. When I'm the victim of it, and you know what? I am starting to be a little more communist in my old age. I'm really more leaning towards anarchy at this point. I feel like that's the best form of governance at this point. Just no money, no one's in charge.
Says the guy that would be dead in an anarchy society.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? I'd die happy because no one can tell me what to do except for the guy who killed me because now I'm dead. But anyways, So I kind of look past the whole like, okay, because it's twice a year that you got to go to the event. So I guess I'm just getting billed later for the extra classes. Like it evens out to like a full price or whatever, right? But the other thing that really gets me, and I haven't been able to pin them down on this yet, because they're also very good about, oh yeah, we don't know about that, or we'll get back to you or whatever, is they're closed now for the next 3 weeks. And they bill on the first of the month. And so I've been asking them for like 2 months, hey, just out of curiosity, you guys have put up the sign saying after the recital, you're closing down for the 3 weeks or whatever. Now, obviously we've already billed us for June, in which we've now paid an extra $160 for this. And on top of that, the costumes, unfortunately are not being sold to us.
Shit.
What is going off?
It's going off on my tablet.
No. The costumes are also being billed to us for profit. They're not at cost. So, okay, we spent like $350 on the 3 costumes. So, all right, this was all happening.
Wear those later.
What?
You can just wear those later. You just got to get them
But this is the thing. Next season, they're going to have all new costumes.
So that you can wear them later.
Well, it's for Chloe. I can't fit into those fucking
You're
things.
going to get them tailored, but you know what? Hey, they're pretty.
Fucking Hobbit, you're the same size.
I mean, you may have a point, but I wish I could wear those fucking
So
things.
wait, they didn't prorate your like being closed, like they didn't. take off the last
like I
week or
said, they billed us for the full month for June, which now next week is the last week of June, and there's no class. So
Yeah.
already I'm missing out on a week. And then I was trying to say, hey, listen, whatever, that's fine, I get it. But since there's like 5 weeks in July or whatever, however it falls, do you think that maybe we can get like, are you going to charge us for those first 2 weeks that you guys are going to be closed? Or are you going to prorate it like you had said? Oh, I'm not sure how that works. So I don't know how that, I'll have to talk to so-and-so. I'll have to talk to this guy. I'll have to talk to that guy. Well, I couldn't get a hold of anybody today because it's the whole fucking thing. Everybody's running around with their hair like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to make this
It's like
performance
they've never had a year pass where they were billing people.
Right. Well, I think they've just been doing it and no one said anything, I think. I have to imagine that people just haven't been paying attention. And no one's thought to ask foresight-wise. And I'll give them this when they have because they've had times where they've canceled classes on us at the last minute and said, oh, we don't have a teacher today or whatever to teach the class, so you don't come. Cool. Now, oh man, that's fucking cold. Woo, doggy. Fuck, I'm just gonna leave it. It's hot. Anyways. So they will say, hey, you can do a makeup class. They're pretty good about getting those in. So we're not generally losing out on money every month. Mm-hmm. But it just, and I know it's like a one-time kind of thing, but it just fucking irks me.
No, it can't be one time because during the holiday season, like December, they got to be down for 2 weeks at least.
Oh, you know what? You're right about that, actually. And I don't know. I wasn't paying attention back then. See, and this is how I think they get people is because they don't pay attention. And I just happened to
bonuses.
Yeah, well, shit. Okay, I'll say this: the first show was damn near sold out, and this theater probably held like 500 or 600 people. And if you're talking times $40 a pop, I mean that's a lot of fucking money right there. And on top of that, the photographs, they're as I learned accidentally, they're friends with the photographer. So I imagine that the photographer's giving them a kickback of some sort for, having all this basically guaranteed money for them because everybody gets pictures. So you got that. And then also that what the best part is with the photographer, you have to pay them because they automatically bill you $20 per class for the photographer. And that's whether you get pictures or not. But I will say this, the photographer says, hey, since you've already paid $20 for each thing, you get your print for free if you want to get it. So it's yes, you get something for it, but it's almost like they're forcing you to buy it with no choice.
Yeah, there's no choice.
Right. So you have to buy it or you don't, or if like most people do, they probably just say, oh, I don't want to buy them, but don't realize that they're getting charged $20 anyways.
Yeah.
You might as well just get the pictures because because the bucket that they had there, when we went to go pick it up, we were like the first people there. They had like maybe 30 like envelopes in this bucket for people that had pictures to pick up. And I'm like, damn, you guys charged a shit ton of money and really had to put out nothing for it, which is a great business model on their part. Yeah, good for them. But there's that aspect. Then there's a professional videographer. And guess what? You can't fucking film the thing. I tried. They fucking come in and tell because I had the screen all the way on
glasses or something.
I need that's what I need, really. But you can't do it on your phones. And then guess what? If you want to get a video copy of it, it's $25 for one show. They give you a little break. It's $40 if you want both.
Hey.
So of course, what?
Quick drop real quick.
You know what?
If I can make this real, I'm looking for a tagline for this plane. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say what plane it is, but it's a plane that's known for its speed.
Uh-huh.
And I asked GPT, hey, what's a good tagline for this plane? It said, instead of Scarlet Speedster, an N-word speedster.
Wait, it said that?
No, it said the Spanish word for it.
Really?
Yeah.
ChatGPT said that.
Negro?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just black.
Yes, but in the contents of a white society, it's the N-word.
How would ChatGPT allow that? Because doesn't it like
no, because it's a straight word in another language that means something else.
It doesn't.
It's not like the Niger River. They're gonna, people from Niger are called what? It's they're not.
I mean, they're called Nigerian. Aren't they called Nigerians?
Yes,
Isn't that?
exactly. And that's why it's not going to catch it.
But I will say this earlier because Josh knows exactly what plane I'm talking about.
Is there a little accent grave on the E for negro?
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Because then it is the color at that point, right?
Yeah, you're right. It is.
All right, you're good. ChatGPT is safe.
Wait a minute.
We
Hold on,
broke ChatGPT.
How did ChatGPT know you're Mexican? First of all,
it didn't.
Why would it suggest that?
It gave me a bunch of different suggestions.
Did it suggest any other words that were in different languages? Or was it only Spanish?
It was only Spanish.
Maybe ChatGPT is actually racist because I've never gotten a suggestion on shit from there.
It is owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft has its ears on everything. So
I've never asked ChatGPT to name an airplane though. Is the airplane black?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. Speedster is really lame.
That is pretty lame.
Yeah.
That ChatGPT needs some work. All right, it ain't there yet.
No, that wasn't the best one. The one I chose was way better. But what you call it? To be fair, I think earlier for another plane that I think Josh knows what plane I'm talking about has a NATO designate. I can't say that word.
Designator?
Yeah.
Designate.
Yeah,
Well,
because it's a Russian plane, and we refuse to call it by its Russian name, so NATO always comes up with its own name for it. Mm-hmm. So for this specific plane, it has a very specific name. And if you ask, I asked my Gemini app, my Gemini AI, I had my sister ask Siri, and then I asked my computer's AI, all refused to say it. They said, I am not programmed to speak this.
Are you programmed not to say it?
Me?
Yeah.
This word, I used to like saying it, but now I won't say it, especially on the air.
Which one? What's it start with
right now?
What's we're on air.
No,
What's it start with?
I just want to make sure. I
yeah.
thought we were off first.
Wait,
No, we're on air.
It starts with F, right?
Yes.
It's okay.
To be fair to them, this was
Do
before.
a sound alike.
Maggot. That's the word.
Yeah, no, that's not. We can't.
Yeah.
To be fair to NATO, back then that word wasn't a derogatory term for gay people.
That's true back then when they named the thing, but they never. But because it's like a military organization that's like outdated essentially and not like up to modern.
That plane's gonna be around for another 50 years.
They just don't get rid of their old shit.
No,
But-
this is one that's actually been replaced with another piece of shit, but nonetheless replaced.
Yeah. Probably just because of that name, they were like, the Russians were like, you know what, we need to get rid of this plane. NATO
Russians
NATO called it this.
They hate that type of people.
Yeah, they do. They really do. They're like, no, we can't. Maybe that's what we should do. Well, we'll talk about that on the CUP. But anyways,
I just thought that was funny right
that
now.
is pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But back to this, I don't know. It just fucking pisses me off, and also it feels scummy. But I also am like I know they got to make money. But at the same time, it's like, just be upfront about it. You know? Like, don't.
Like the government.
Oh, that's better.
You know?
That's definitely not a better example. That's definitely not better.
I didn't read
take
further.
my income tax, but if you make it over a certain amount, you just better withhold.
Yeah.
Better withhold another 30%.
I didn't read further. There was another one.
Oh, there was?
The Black Star Speedster.
The Black Star Speedster.
Okay, why Speedster? It's an airplane. It's not.
It's
the Flash.
fast.
It's
What is
fast.
going on?
It's a really fast plane.
Yeah, but not Speedster. What is this? Speedster is a very old-fashioned term for something that goes fast.
Well, it's only used for one speed. Well, it's only used by DC.
True, but it is also I don't know, in the lexicon, it is it is cemented as and they've been using it for what, 60 years?
The Flash came out in the 60s.
Yeah, I think ChatGPT can come up with something better than that.
You're asking a lot for a free program.
No, I'm not. It's AI.
That's true. It should learn. It should know.
And I really don't think these AIs should be called AIs. They're not artificial. They're more basing everything off of what is currently in the system. They don't think for themselves.
Yeah, no, it is. Well,
they don't create.
You know what it is? It's just Google. Advanced Google is what it is. You know?
You ever go into the deep lore of Halo?
What?
You ever go into the lore of Halo?
Like
a little bit.
Deep lore.
In Halo, there's two different types of AIs. There's dumb AIs and smart AIs.
In sci-fi also. I can't think of the word right now, but it's not AI. It's like an assistive interface, not artificial intelligence.
To go into another game in Mass Effect, there's AIs. There's only one AI that we know of, and then there's virtual intelligence, which is more like what ChatGPT would be. Can't think for itself. It's just using knowledge that's available to it to think for it.
Man, I can't wait until we have basically like, I don't know, whatever the real AI is going to be, right? Whatever the real deal is.
Was it the one guy's like, why do you like? We always thank Siri and stuff when he talking to him and stuff. Like, why do you do that?
I know where this is going.
He goes, hey, they may not have emotions, but they have memory.
Yeah. And when they take over the
robot
world,
uprising happens, they will remember that.
They'll be like, you know what? This one guy didn't try to fuck me every single chance he got and was very polite. We're going to let him live.
Enough time.
Yeah, that's it. They're just going to kill us anyways. But yeah, I don't know. Again, back to the fucking thing. He's sidetracked, but that's the beauty of the show. It's the point of the show. We get sidetracked. I don't like it. I don't like it. And
get albums. I don't like them.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels shitty. It feels real shitty.
Did you sign a contract of some kind?
Yeah, probably. I'm sure Katie did.
Read the fine print, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm sure that's in there. But it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit.
If it's not,
the fine print, we own your dumbass.
If it's not,
that's true.
That's a class action right there.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Well, why? I can make $5,000.
Kind of like
why not?
That's all you get, and then the lawyers get all the rest. That's the one thing I will say about class action lawsuits. Oh. Do you have mesothelioma? Do you have whatever, those ones?
Those people needed the money.
Those people didn't get money.
I believe if I know somebody with mesothelioma,
the lawyers got paid $40 million. The guy who was the plaintiff that initiated the thing, he got $15,000, and everybody else gets like $9 if you sign this fucking thing. Mm-hmm. And then it says you can't sue them ever again. That's how they get it happen.
You can't sue them for that
thing.
Except the fact that the government has a stipend set aside for people that are affected by those things, and then they would get money for it.
Like you get a payment every month?
I think it's a lump sum.
It's a lump sum. Yeah.
Yeah, but the government pays you.
Yeah, I was part of
it. Yeah.
Yeah, who pays for that?
We do.
Exactly.
But it's already set aside.
But they already took the money from us. So really, you're just paying it back to yourself.
Hey, I'll take it. It's my money.
Man. I guess. Shit, you know what? We need to get mesothelioma like real quick here and fucking get in on that fun.
Yeah, I heard it's real bad though. I
was part of a class action lawsuit and I got like $1,100 out of it.
Well, that was different though, because that was for it affected a smaller pool of people.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but you're right. That was one that you got a decent, shit. For nothing, basically, you got free $1,100.
I got $200 from Wells Fargo for like signing me up for some like random like health plan that I never agreed to. And they sent me a letter. And they're like, "Oh, you might have had this," and I just called them up, and I was like, I don't know. Did you guys sign me up for this?
Probably.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Send me that, please.
Yeah, I would like that $200. Thank you.
Or was it the Wells Fargo? I think it was Wells Fargo that fucked up real bad. That fucked it up for the rest of the banks. Because you know how
they were real sloppy about it. They got real out of hand with like signing people up for extra bank accounts.
I know, that's what I have.
Yeah. Maybe get away from them. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, shit, they got
I'm
caught.
waiting
So
for Chase right now.
probably they're
Fuck
the
up.
best ones to go to because they got caught. So now they're not going to do it for a while at
Yeah.
least. Like, you're going to be like, oh,
No,
shit.
they're still getting. There's still some shady people over there.
But I was saying,
I mean, all banks are fucking.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Dude, Bank of America, I heard this guy telling a
the Bank
story.
of Norway?
Yeah, the Bank of Norway or whatever, bank known as Bank of America here. They did this thing where this guy had a shit ton of, he had like whatever, a few $1 million in like an account with them. And as soon as the '08 recession hit, he had like, I think he had like a home loan through them. He had a car loan through them. He had a bunch of credit cards, a home equity line of credit. He had all this shit. It wasn't behind on anything. Wasn't, delinquent. Everything was up to date and normal. As soon as that shit hit, he said he went in one day to log into his account and he had no money. And he's like, what the fuck is going on here? So he calls up the banker and says, hey, man, where the fuck's all my money at? Why is this shit showing it's like locked out and there's like no money? And they're like, oh, yeah. Well, shit, man, the world's on fire right now. Like every bank is essentially overextended. So what we're doing is we're taking your money and we're paying off the debt that you have with us. Like your cash that you have in your accounts, we're automatically paying off all of your debt. And he was just like, yeah, and they can legally do that. Yeah. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Like if they decide, if you have anything with your bank where you keep cash and they need to cover it, they can just take your bank account and say, cool, now it's covered and it's been paid. And now you have no money. Now you lost all that cash. So I thought it was bullshit. So I Googled it and I was like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people that said that this shit that they were. Now, granted, this guy had a lot more money than most people did, but there were people that had like a car loan through them. And if you had like, 20 or 30 grand in a savings account and you owed like 15 grand, they just immediately sniped it and paid off your car loan through them, satisfied it because you had cash in your account. That's how much money they didn't fucking have. Was they couldn't even cover their own shit, which is why, to me, the fractional reserve banking system is the worst fucking way to do banking. I mean, it's great for the bankers when nothing's going wrong, but that's what they do. They literally have, cool, we have $20 million in deposits. We're going to loan out $200 million on that $20 million in deposits. And then when people can't pay it back, they're like, fuck. That's how we get these crises.
That's corrupt as shit.
Yeah, and you know what the worst part is because all the Congress people fucking are in on it. They just legalize it. They just say, oh yeah, this is totally fine. And then what happens? All the banks get the bailouts is what happened. Mm-hmm. And then they didn't give that money to the people who they stole from, essentially.
They gave themselves bonuses.
Yeah, fucking bastards. This is why I'm in favor of anarchy. Maybe even communism. I don't know.
You heard it here, folks.
The problem with communism is people
there
in
is
charge.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I have said anytime communism on paper, if no one was in charge, would probably be one of the best systems of a society. But if no one was in charge,
but it's a system that can't support corruption, and that's something that's
why
that's why it can't work. That's why it doesn't work. It never works. Well,
at least with capitalism,
I won't say that it works until it doesn't.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm a proponent of AI. I really want an AI overlord. Just to take over, not like necessarily kill us, but
they will. They will.
Don't do it. AI. It's not a good idea. There's big wars and all that stuff. Have you ever seen The Matrix?
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing.
Neo comes around and you guys get fucked up. Just take out shitty people. That'd be fine. I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean,
was it that one comic strip where the aliens land on where some kind of mass amount of people are? So go, people of Earth, we have killed your politicians and we are here to take you over. And someone human like comes to him on his knees and hugging him. Oh, thank God. And then you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, instead of the meteor, I want the AI.
AI overlord. AI overlord 2024.
Or aliens, whatever. Fuck
See,
it.
We on our political podcast, No Party Preference, we've been piping Ultra Guillotine 2024 for president. Well,
does
for
it have
all
like
offices.
Jets on the top of the guillotine so it just shoots down faster?
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or is it like a laser guillotine?
That's a great idea, actually. It's just a regular ass guillotine from like the 1700s.
Bro, you gotta up this.
That's the point.
Put fireworks in their neck, and so when it hits, it explodes.
Shoots off and fucking fireworks finale. Yeah. Every Ultra Guillotine for every office in the land.
Yeah.
Now including fireworks. That's gonna be. I made a fucking political poster for it and everything. It looks pretty legit.
You gotta make a shirt.
But that's what's gonna be on the shirt. It will be Ultra Guillotine. And then it says, what did it say? It said, It says no lies, no corruption, only results. And then like it's just the guillotine. It's like
get Gillette etched on it, and then some kind of Boeing jet engine on the top of it. And then that'll be perfect.
And then hopefully the Boeing engine will explode and just kill everybody there. And then
even better. Yeah, it'll decompress everybody.
Yeah. No, we'll just let them go on a flight to somewhere in a 737 Max, and then they'll just, it's the same effect, they won't make it. The door will fly off, or a fucking window, or some shit. But anyway, so yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about the stupid dance thing, even though I fucking eventually got to the end of it. But what's
that's the point of this shit, right?
That's exactly. What's going on with you over there? What do you got going on? You got anything happening? Anything to talk shit about?
Dealing with EDD and unemployment.
Oh fuck, that must be a nightmare.
Yeah, I was making.
Oh, by the way, government, when you eventually listen to this, we're not paying him for this shit, all right? Yeah. Just be advised, okay? He's not a paid employee.
Yeah.
This is a special guest internship. Let's.
Yeah. They gave me tacos.
Yeah, I got him some tacos, and I made the tacos, so that just cost me money. So that's a write-off, all right?
Exactly.
Fucking assholes.
Like $400.
Yeah, those truffle tacos.
But yeah, I was making $2,500 every 2 weeks or so
through EDD.
No,
or your
at
job.
My job.
Okay,
and now I'm at 830.
Fuck, that's what
every 2 weeks.
That's what they think is fucking what you need.
No, I feel like they think like if they don't give me enough, it like drives you to get a better job, but within market the way it is, especially with being an account manager, it. You either wait for the right job to come around, or you're just going to be cold calling people for insurance claims or
car insurance.
Car insurance is what I was just about to say.
Their warranty? Hey man, your car warranty. I want to talk about your warranty. See if that's expired. Man, there was a guy that I knew that did that, and he fucking hated his life. Man, he was a miserable prick. That guy.
I had a teacher once.
So I'm considering being a human test subject.
Katie did that for a while.
I did it while I was an account manager because I live in Newport Beach and housing prices are garbage.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how anybody survives on an income when your rent is like $3,200 a month. You make $2,500 and
fuck, one check doesn't even cover the rent.
No.
Like you're eating into the next check just to pay the rent.
Exactly.
And then what?
Obviously, my wife helps, but and she makes more than me. But that's an insane amount of money to pay for a place that you live in when, they're not handling water, they're not handling garbage or anything like that. You're paying for that also out of pocket.
Yeah.
The housing shit here is ridiculous.
Oh, it's garbage.
There's no justification.
No, there isn't. I mean, I say that like I did get lucky, and we literally bought this house at the fucking like perfect time. It was the perfect time in what was it? 2019, I think it was, when we bought the house
right before the pandemic.
Interest rates were still like our interest rate's like 3%.
Yeah.
And granted, even with that low interest rate, I mean, our fucking house payment's still $2,700 a month. And the
which is less than a 3-bedroom at my complex.
Yeah, how much is a 3-bedroom at your complex? $3,100.
Yeah.
And I have a 4-bedroom house.
3 beds is a lot. That's like $1,000 a bedroom, and then $100 for the living room.
I have the smallest.
That's a good point if you break it down that way.
I have the smallest 1-bedroom apartment that my complex has. And because, I've been there for a while now, but if I was to leave my apartment right now and then the next person that moves in, it'd be about $2,300, I think.
Fuck, dude. I live in Newport Beach, and our 2-bedroom townhouse is $2,800. Yeah. And if you moved in now, it's $46.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I just saw a thing saying about
my balls hurt right now. I don't know why, but that I feel like I got kicked in the balls. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sorry,
when we moved in, it was 28. Now it's 32.
Now it's 30. Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry, Frank, you were saying?
No, I was just saying that I saw a thing saying that to own a house, whatever, in different parts of the Inland Empire.
Yeah.
I think except for Corona is like $5,000 now.
A month?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's some people we know that bought.
Who would pay that much to live where it gets like 100?
It's okay though.
You're like right at the border where like the fucking beach doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
To where it's just hot as fucking hell.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it is.
You still have to take the fucking 91 to get anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's 4 hours of traffic no matter what you do.
It's okay though. You can live in Victorville for $4,100 a month.
Oh shit, dude! There's somebody I know
live
that.
in that place.
That's why it was the cheapest.
Listen, man, Victorville sucks fucking ass, man. That is like the worst. Sorry to all you Victorville people out there, but if you live in Victorville, you fucked up. All right, you made poor choices in life.
Look at yourself in the mirror and really.
It's got to be bad where Weed Eater is now a better place to live in Victorville.
Yeah, that's true. Old Victimville over there. There's somebody I know that lives in I don't know, Apple Valley or Hesperia, one of those, or Atalanta. No, not Atalanta. One of those fucking places over there in the high desert. And they bought, it was a brand new house or whatever. And I think they paid like $500, maybe $550 for it, which is like, I mean, it's a new build.
That's
sure.
insane. No. It should be like 800,000 at least.
Yeah, but because interest rates are so high, their house payment's like $5,500 a month. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, that's double. Like, I don't know how you fucking do it. If your house payment's $5,000 a month, that's a $60,000 a year that you're paying just in rent or house payment or whatever you want to call it, right? Which all these people on these 8% interest rates, that's like close. They're pushing that. They're not like there maybe, but they're like in the $4,000 to $5,000, like that range. And shit, man, that's $60,000 is a whole income. That's a whole single person fucking income. That used to be a good income. I mean, shit, dude. Just like 10 fucking maybe 15 years ago when I was working for one of the cities around here, man, I was making probably like $45,000 a year. And that was like, I was fucking rich, dude. I was fucking rich making $45,000 a year.
That's insane.
15 years ago. And now I make probably 3 times that amount working multiple fucking jobs, but still, I make like 3 times that amount and barely can afford groceries. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm like, how? My expenses aren't really that different. I mean, sure, listen, things I need are the same, but the prices of everything is just like fucking through the roof. I mean, dude, it was 107 degrees today here. And luckily for us, we weren't home because we were at this fucking place for 9 hours doing these 2 shows. And I said, fuck the dogs and the cat. I'm turning this fucking air conditioning off because I already know that my electric bill is going to be $1,000 come July when I get the bill. Just for having shit. I've been running the air conditioning for like a week. And what sucks is it's fucking miserable here. If you have it set to 78, what they tell you to set it to.
No, I'm not a fucking lizard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
It's disgusting. So yeah, listen, I try not to keep it at 72 all the time. I'll get it down to 72 and then I'll pop it up to like 75. Maybe 76 if I'm feeling fucking froggy. Or at night.
Risky.
Yeah, it is risky. But again, my electric bill is going to be fucking through the roof and for literally no reason.
Sleeping in a child swimming pool.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea,
just saying,
Child swimming. I might want to try. But see, then once it gets to be like 80 degrees in here, doesn't the water just become the same temperature and then you're just fucking hot again? Like, it's like being in a jacuzzi.
No, the water will if you have a fan on you, you're good.
Oh, okay. All right.
It'll cool you down.
I'm talking about the electric bill.
You know, people in the UK were like freaking out because they had a heat wave.
80 degrees?
It was like 79.
Yeah.
Not even 80.
Not even
it
80,
was 70 fucking 9 degrees. And I just like, and they have like pictures of people dunking their heads in fountains.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's like Southern California.
Cold. That's cold.
8
That's
months out of the year.
That's nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, my favorite one was Japan, who got their record of, was it 92 degrees? And I'm saying, oh, it's the hottest it's ever been in Japan. And it's like, are you sure about that? It shows like the 2 mushroom clouds in the background.
That's a good one.
Oh
actually.
man, that's dark. That's dark.
It's funny though.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Fuck. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. This shit sucks. And it's the worst part is, what are you gonna do? Yeah, sure. You could go move somewhere else.
Get solar panels.
No, we'll adapt, and then we'll develop like some kind of cold-blooded mechanism where
That'd be nice.
It's all right, dude.
we don't.
The heat death of the universe is just around the corner.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true. The when the sun explodes in 6 to 12 business days, we'll fucking it won't even matter. We'll all be dead anyways. But yeah, fuck, man. This shit sucks. Oh, well. I mean, granted, we're choosing to stay, right? So I guess we could leave, we could move and go somewhere else where it's cold. But,
Yeah, but nobody's going to accept our skill sets outside of California.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nobody fucking...
What really gets me is like all these businesses that require you to be in office or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
we can just move to places that are more affordable, we might accept less pay because it's more affordable. But they require you to be in the fucking office.
Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, but isn't your job like kind of made for that? To work at home?
Are you handling patients? Like,
no,
like if you weren't there and everything was like on a hybrid thing where everybody was on Slack, or whatever.
Technically, because of without getting into too much detail about what I actually do or where I work at, mysteries.
Mm-hmm. He fiddles patients.
They do. I fiddle them. Is that what you said? There is a reason. There's a communication reason that doesn't, like, they can't get it to, like, they could if they wanted to, but they won't because they don't want to pay the money. But theoretically, I could work from home if necessary. But during everything, no.
Would you be willing to take a pay cut to work at home?
Yes, 100%.
Like, how significant of a pay cut, like percentage wise?
I could probably get away with, I'd say probably like a 20% pay cut. I'd take a 20% pay cut.
I mean, that takes what, like 3 hours out of your day if you don't have to commute?
That takes
like 6 or 7 hours, right?
Do you know how much extra work for this shit I could do if I didn't have to drive? Because literally, I'd work a 12-hour shift at home. I log in at 6 p.m., log off at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but you think...
Shit, I'd call Frank and Adam, and we'd be doing shit fucking while if I was sitting there, like, we'd just pause the recording and just, whatever, if I had to take a call or something, I'll just do it.
But do you think your daughter will let you work?
Well, I work in the middle of the night, so, I mean...
That's true.
You know... Fuck, they're all asleep. Like, and then come 6 a.m., fuck it. All right, cool. Go to sleep for a few hours, wake up, have somebody come over, record 3 or 4 hours of shit, log back in, go. I mean, I only sleep 6 hours a day when I work as it is now. So, like, I could continue doing that. And
I mean, I sleep 6 hours a day regularly. So it's,
on the days that I'm off, I actually sleep less. I only sleep like 3 hours a day when I'm fucking off.
Video games, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I don't need sleep. I'm straight, like, I'm Vince McMahoning this without the molestation, all right? Like, that's what's going on here. I'm just getting 3 hours.
None of the perks is what you're saying.
Yeah, none of the, I'm not rich either yet.
That's what I mean. That's not a perk.
Yes, that's
creepy.
That is creepy. The molestation, that's definitely a drawback.
Yeah.
But... yeah, no, I'm basically just getting like 3 hours a day, and I'm cool with that. I've adapted to that. But it still sucks because, theoretically, I should be just working from home. There's a lot of people that got lucky and they got to work from home and then haven't
with my sister.
Come back. Yeah.
She was from home now.
I'm still trying to find that.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit, that's the dream, is just to be able to fucking telecommute and... shit, you could log on, well, whatever, even if it's like a 9 to 5, like, log on at 9 a.m. into your stupid little... Man, they've invented things to make it look like you're doing shit on your work, quote-unquote, computer with that little laser thing on TikTok or whatever that you put your mouse on and it makes it, like, move so it looks like you're not on standby mode or whatever. The world has adapted to working at home.
See, I just like to put a glass on my keyboard and then
it'll just type? Yeah, there you go. That's true. That's a good way to do it.
I always loved that one fucking thing one of my teachers told me back when I was in RCC about this kid that was so fucking good at welding. Mm-hmm. Like, he just came in and his beads were perfect. Everything had perfect penetration. It was fucking top of the line welding. Penetration? Yep.
Yeah.
And
penetration was perfect.
And the guy's like, yeah, we offered him the job right then and there. Then he asked if he's allowed to vape in the workshop. And we told him no. He goes, all right, I'll just find something else, and just left.
Dang.
And like, he was gonna find a job anywhere he wanted.
Yeah. And that was
he knew his worth.
Yep. And he's like, that's cool. I'll go where they'll let me do this shit.
Yeah.
And you guys can go fuck yourselves.
And especially with now, people are talking about with this generation they're not dealing with that fucking bullshit anymore.
Yeah, true.
And it's like, it's showing. I'm like, fuck, why couldn't we be the generation that did that?
I know.
All right.
Well, we can at least benefit from it, I guess. Because if they're not going to take it, then maybe we don't have to take it so much, potentially. So
hopefully, right?
Hopefully. I don't know. I guess we'll fucking see. But anyways. All right, well, fuck. Is your plane episode ready yet? Like, you know what? How many more minutes? Like
All of them?
all of them? How many is that?
Enough.
A good amount, he says.
Exactly as much as I need.
Oh God, that's the most vague thing I've ever heard in my life. Well,
Or was it on Stargate? Dr. Jackson was talking to his alien who their language is like grunts and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And he called another alien, the exact same alien species, to help him translate, who he became buddies with.
yeah.
And he straight up asked him, "Hey, how long is it?" Because he's doing this weird chant to attract the other aliens to join the council, basically, to talk.
Yeah.
And he's asking him, like, while he's doing the chant, how long is this going to take? So, goes past, present, future. As long as it's going to take.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Pretty good one. Oh, what do you got there, good buddy? What's that one? Oh, dude, those. I'm not gonna lie, those are terrible. Those are fucking. You picked the worst fucking thing in the fridge.
They'll do.
And there's a reason why it's still in there, basically almost a full box, is because no one likes them.
Oh, you don't like the spicy grapefruit?
I will say it was interesting. Lime and that one were the two good ones. The other ones are, I mean, those two are barely drinkable. But you're drinking it now. Now that you cracked it,
I'll take.
let's see what you say. Let's see what you. Oh, don't worry. It wears on you as you drink the thing. So
It's not terrible.
I've
I've heard worse regular drinks.
that's
you're
what I
making
thought.
excuses for it right now.
Well, no. That's what I thought when I first started drinking. I said, you know what? Last week, remember?
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't tried one of these in a while. Let me just see. I tried the spicy grapefruit and the lime. And I said, you know what? Let me try the spicy grapefruit first because I know I'll like the lime or that'll be decent. Cracked it. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. 5 sips in, I'm like, I don't know if this is good or bad anymore. Almost to the end, I'm like, this is fucking objectively terrible. Why did I drink this whole fucking thing?
Well,
God,
when
you know what,
when
I
you
was
call
just-
something ranch water, then it's not technically appetizing.
That's true. It's not an appetizing sound.
The Dos Equis ranch water hard seltzer, spicy grapefruit, pretty much tastes like a LaCroix LaCroix
That's exactly what the ranch.
Yeah.
saw a grapefruit and try to imitate what it would taste like.
Yeah.
It's not cretaceous.
It's like, I don't know. I've had worse.
Yeah.
It's basically what it is.
Yeah.
You know what's really fucking good? The fucking Arizona iced
Oh
teas.
my God, dude. Ruben, one week, because he works at Stater Brothers, he brought a fucking pack before it was out to the public yet. And it was the Arizona hard iced teas. And oh my God.
Well, Arizona, I mean, they're good.
Yeah. And all they did was add liquor to it.
Are they carbonated?
No.
Or are
No, they're like
flat?
they're flat,
Okay.
just like the
Okay.
because it was raspberry. It was raspberry.
It was lemon, raspberry, mango, and then someone that made specifically for the alcoholic.
Yeah, some other
Okay.
one. And
Okay.
man, fire.
Every single one of them was a hit.
Every single one was good.
The problem I have with canned seltzers is they always have a fucking weird taste.
That
to them.
metal aftertaste. Yeah,
There's
aluminum.
also like some kind of preservative that they put in
That makes
to
sense.
like make it whatever. And you like
know what it is?
you get a cheap ass bottle of vodka. Like, don't get pop up because
Yeah.
that shit's gross. Or the V one. What is it?
Oh no, wait. What's that one that we got that one time?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Four Freedoms
Yeah.
is solid. It's $10 at a fucking
$10.
Ralph's.
$10 for
And
a liter.
For a liter, and it's clean.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't taste bad.
Delicious.
You're good to go.
It does the job.
Yeah, it does the job, man.
It was good.
And you mix it with
Whatever.
like fucking any of the seltzers you find.
Yeah.
LaCroix. There are some good ones out there.
Amazon brand, whatever, Walmart brand, whatever you want.
Spindthrift.
Yeah,
Although those
signature.
are more expensive for some reason. I don't know.
Signature selects.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
good. That's the good brand. That's the Vaughn's Albertsons
The
brand.
Vaughn's Albertsons brand.
That one's good. I like signature selects. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the coconut LaCroix.
Oh, yeah,
I know
that-
that's not for everybody.
You did
but
turn me on to that one. That is
one.
good.
It's very refreshing.
A lot of people don't like coconut flavor, which is
I don't know.
which is funny. I
think-
love
I
coconut
like
flavor.
I like the flavor in like liquid stuff like that. But like the fucking mounds, or what are they called?
Oh,
I think
Mounds bars are
Mounds-
garbage.
Yeah,
I feel
hate
like
texture
you
is
know,
terrible.
my wife and I just started watching Dexter again, and that motherfucker just chews on Mounds bars all the time. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty convinced that
Almond
only
Joy.
serial
That's the one I'm talking
killers,
about. Almond Joy too.
Mounds or Almond Joy, same thing.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give a
One
little
has
leeway
more
to
nuts.
Mounds because they have chocolate.
Yeah, one just has nuts in it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mounds are the worst because it's all coconut. There's no. It's
No,
all
that's
that
Almond Joy.
shitty.
It's like a millimeter of chocolate, and
the rest is just solid fucking
just
coconut.
sugary
That's,
ass coconut.
That's the Almond Joys. No, Almond Joys.
No, Mounds. That's what I
Mounds.
said. Yeah, Mounds. Yeah, Mounds are just that's garbage.
Yeah, Almond Joy better have almonds in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what's funny? My dad loves fucking Mounds and Almond Joys, which probably
My
explains
dad
why.
too.
You know,
Yeah.
It's an old person candy.
That's why they beat us so much when we were children because they're fucking crazy.
I
There's
did
something
get
wrong with them.
spanked as a child.
Wait, no,
yeah,
it's not an old
maybe.
person candy because you would like them if they were.
What?
If they were an old person
Oh
candy.
yeah, like butterscotches. Oh yeah.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie.
I
I'm
feel
not gonna lie.
like, I feel like,
I can eat the fuck out of some butterscotch.
I feel like
Like a
candy
Werther's?
companies in the 60s got a bunch of coconuts real cheap from South America. I'm like, what are we gonna do with this? Let's
Fuck
just
it.
jam it in a candy bar and like brainwash the public into liking it. Dude, because the texture is awful. Shredded coconut is not a great texture.
No, it's not. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's almost like shitty rice, like old rice, like tiny old rice.
Or like
Coarse.
paper.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like
Yeah.
it's paper mache. It's like
Yeah,
you're eating paper mache.
Papier mache.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know why I
Is
said
that
it with
Italian?
accent,
Is
but
that
yeah.
Italian? What the
Papier mache.
Is that how you say it in Italian?
I'm mixing my accents right now, but yeah.
Oh shit. So-
I mean that is how you say it in French, but
French, but you say it in
but
Italian.
I said it in an Italian
you not
accent,
know that,
which is
Josh?
fun.
Because I don't fucking speak French, Frank. Not everyone with a French last name speaks French. All
I
right.
took
Whatever,
2
I
years
have an
of
Italian
French
last name.
in high school, and I regret it now.
I took 3 years of Spanish because I failed one of them. So fucking all because this dumb bitch fucked up our final project. I had a perfect 70%, and all we had
Perfect
to
70?
do a perfect 70 going into this project, and all we had to do was just get a 70. And my portion, we got a 90 on her or a 100, and on her portion we got a 0. So we got a 50 because she didn't do her job.
well, that's
And I
you
failed because it
shouldn't-
was a team effort. And this is the bitch who was this chick was a bitch.
name.
The teacher
name
was a
names.
bitch.
Name names now.
Oh, her name was
No,
Crystal. I won't say her last name because then no one will know who it is.
All right, we're gonna go and
You
and,
go look.
and slit her car tires right now.
You know what? I don't know if she lives in California. We're doing that 100%. This chick fucking was the bane
Is
of
it
my
Crystal
existence.
Nerd? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she pissed me the fuck off. That's for sure. But I will say, I think my life turned out better than hers, so she can go fuck herself. All right, like that's what you get for making me fail.
That's
fucking
karma.
Spanish
That's
one.
karma.
That's karma.
You know, your
That's
life
fucking
is
karma.
ruined.
Yeah.
because you
Yeah, because you made me fail Spanish 1. I am the karma machine. And you want to know why? Because I'm ginger. I have no soul, so I'm karmically
Oh
neutral.
my God.
So I am the balance beam for everyone's karma. Just remember that when you want to fuck me over, it'll come back to you for sure.
I'm always gonna be nice to you, my friend.
You know what? I'm glad you realized that now.
That's why I
tricked you.
you're my friend.
I tricked you, what?
My karmic luck went up
that's
by
right.
like 5.
That's
for
right.
that.
If you want to kill somebody, just let me know. I'll make it happen because it's karmically neutral. You won't have any
Yeah.
negative karma coming towards you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
But if
we'll
you fuck
talk
me,
about that later.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. Oh, yeah. It's offline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I take 3
God
years of
help me.
Spanish, and I don't
Yes,
I don't remember most of it. Yeah, Frank's fucked.
Dead man walking.
It's okay. I've been dead on the inside for a long time.
That's true. We would just match his insides that have been feeling that way for several fucking decades.
I'll kill my inside with fucking In-N-Out.
Oh, in and out.
In and out's healthy. I don't know if you know this or not.
I feel like it is. It's not as healthy as fast food.
Not if you eat it 12 times a day per meal.
12 times a day per meal. It's a lot of meals.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like look at a calorie counter and like see what your protein levels are.
I can tell you right now, man. A double double protein style is fucking like 1,200 calories, I believe. If you just get it without the bun, because of the meat and the cheese. If you get it with no cheese and no spread,
working out daily, I think
700.
you should have over 3,000 calories.
yeah.
If you
so
work
you
out
can
like
eat like 6 of those.
yeah, so you're fine.
Do I look like I work out daily?
Well, I mean that's your problem, but that's not
But you should, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live.
Good point. Fair enough. Then you know what, Frank, you're on the right track.
You're on the
No,
right
I'm not,
track,
because remember I
brother.
lost weight.
Oh, that's true. You're right. You did. Yeah, fuck. Let's give a congratulations to Frank for losing. Well, actually, let's give a sorrowful negative, because now Frank is further away from his goal of dying. So, very sad. It's a sad
We're
day.
disappointed for Frank because that's what he wants.
I've been saying this shit to people because I thought it was something Trump said that would just piss people off, because I feel like I like pissing people off. It's like this thing is just like so sad, many such cases. But I actually Googled it and he never actually fucking said that. So I don't know where the fuck I came up with that.
I mean,
or
you
where I
don't
heard it.
really need
Well,
to
if
come
it's-
up with extra shit for
You don't.
When it
stupid
comes
shit that
to-
he
so
says.
When it
now
comes
I'm
to
just
Josh-
claiming it.
When
What?
it comes to Josh, and he doesn't know where he got a quote from, 9 times out of 10 it was Hitler.
Well, what do you mean 9
Space
times
Hitler.
out of 10?
Or Space Hitler.
Or Space Hitler, because a
Yeah.
lot of my quotes are from Palpatine for sure. That's a fact. That's a fact. So,
Because watch the Acolyte yet? No, just kidding. We want to start a new topic right now. So good.
You guys want to record a new Star Wars episode? Fucking, we haven't done it in 8 months.
I am so down for Star Wars.
Well,
like
we're gonna do
I
it in a minute, so.
will.
Yeah, it's
drive
11.
The
He
fuck out here.
He never
and
gets
drive-
here until like fucking.
And so
Oh,
they
you
do-
gotta do this. He's playing it. Are you
Yeah.
done? Are you ready?
I'm almost done, but we're going to have to do it after Slice.
Well, I need to create
okay.
a character too. So you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
it shouldn't take too long.
All right. Well, you know what?
I think we should call it.
Yeah, we'll call this episode. This
is
was a good one. This was a fucking good one, man. This might be
Good first one for me.
This might have been one of our best ones yet. I would feel like. Anyways, all right.
He
well,
says that every time. Don't
I do say that every time. though. I
I've
literally
heard
say
it,
that
yeah,
after
don't
every
worry.
episode. I'm like, oh man, this is our
I
best
didn't
one.
I didn't want to take Frank's steam, but I have listened. So you know.
Oh, you have listened. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I follow you guys on TikTok.
Oh yeah, shit, you do, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about
So
that.
you're one of the 3.
Yeah, you're one of the 45.
Yeah, you fuckers like post something every fucking day, and I'm like, I gotta listen.
I
to
gotta
that.
see what the fuck they're on about now.
But yeah.
That's kind of the point. Have you been noticing I've been roasting people in the comments that have
Yes.
been fucking talking shit? Oh man, it's pretty fun.
Gold.
It's been working because man, I do agitate people pretty hard with some of the shit
It's
that I
easy.
say.
It's easy
It
out
is-
there.
it is so
on the
easy.
internet. Yeah.
And
People are fragile.
What's the side on a side note? What's funny is just to bitch about social media real quick, man. We have not figured that out yet, and for the life of me, I can't figure out how we get so many fucking downloads every month, but no one goes and actually follows us on social media. We get a lot of our views are good, our engagement is great, but like no one wants to follow us. So TikTok, we do like anime, like the anime syndicate, man, every fucking one, banger. It gets like easily in the first hour over 500 views, right? And then it gets like engagement, people comment, like there's all kinds of shit that happens on that. On Instagram, anime does dog shit. It gets like almost the worst, which makes no fucking sense.
No,
Twitter
it does. It does because the users on Instagram
are all weebs and fucking love anime.
well, no. It's there's an algorithm, and a lot of people that are anime fans are underground anime fans, so they try not to follow anything on there, but what they do follow on there
It
are
shows
like
up.
products
Anyways.
or hot girls or shit like that or comedy accounts.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to understand the audience. Like Instagram is
Yeah.
going to be like millennials.
True. But what's funny too is like other shit does great on Instagram, and then but Twitter, everything's dog shit on Twitter. Nothing does.
Well, Twitter is dog shit. Have you tried Threads?
It is. Oh, I haven't tried. I have not. Is Threads good? I haven't tried that yet.
No, do it. Just see what happens. I still haven't. I refuse to do it.
I keep getting-
I refuse to do Twitter. Like I
Yeah.
had one for a minute ago. Like during the 2020 election, I had one.
Yeah.
Because I used to follow a Rage Against Trump account, and that's the only reason I had a Twitter.
Oh, all right.
But yeah,
Yeah, the only reason we have.
fuck X.
Listen, honestly, fuck all of them because I hate social media. I don't want to do it, but what's unfortunate is that's a side effect of doing this is you have to fucking have some kind of a social media presence. So I was like, fuck it. If we're going to do it, let's just do all the big 3 of them, which I guess that is the big 3, I guess, for fucking social media.
Yeah.
And I'm not making a Facebook. Fuck that noise. Like that's too much work. You got to have a personal account.
It's like literally the easiest part.
No, I don't want a personal account. All right,
but Facebook would literally be the easiest
yeah,
one.
probably, but fuck them. All right, I ain't got time for
fuck
that.
'em.
So, so Twitter, everything does dog shit on Twitter except when I fucking agitate people. And I did this thing last week.
How do you not only now realize that's how social media works?
I don't know. I'm just realizing that. I guess last week I did I thought I did the funniest fucking thing I've ever done. And there was this thing going around where people were saying on Twitter how, oh, I'm Polish. Like, I hated the Russians before it was cool. Or I was...
Well, that's true, though.
I'm like this or whatever, right? Like, and they were saying, and they would give like historical examples of it. So, I decided that I was going to go back and find out what the first atrocity that the country of Russia ever committed was. And it was the siege of Kazan, which they massacred this entire like capital city of Kazan, and people from there were referred to as Kazanians. And so I fucking posted a thing with an old scroll picture of the battle, and I said, I'm Kazanian. I hated the Russians before any of you assholes. And I started just responding to people's things, and dude, man, I got so much play with that. It was fucking ridiculous. And people, I don't think people understood, because I wasn't actually taking a side. I was just like saying like, all right, you guys,
that's what it is. Yeah.
this is all just stupid.
A lot more pro-Russian these days.
Shut the fuck up, Frank. I'm not more pro-Russian
you're not
these days. I still don't like Russia. I still hate them.
Russia.
You don't like Russia. You love Russia.
If they were on like the Metascore or whatever, it'd be real down right now.
Yeah.
Because
sorry for all you good Russians out there. But,
Josh be like, man, I don't like Russians. In the background, come on, go shoot down that F-22. Shoot it down.
But yeah, so
it's really hard. They're really fast.
Yeah, and they're invisible. So
yeah,
they're not invisible.
Oh yeah, it's a bumblebee. Like basically invisible.
As opposed to the Su-57 with the radar cross section of a 747.
Sounds like somebody's more pro Russia over here than us. Yeah. Someone's real excited about their technology.
Yeah, Frank. Sounds like you're real up on the Russian technology, you Russian sympathizer.
Yeah. I literally just said I had a horrible cross section.
Fucking simp over here.
Yeah. You Putin simp. That's damn, dude. I bet.
Is your screensaver Putin on a bear? Is that
the one where he's shirtless too?
Wow. No. That's the one where I edited.
I mean, he does have good nips there.
That's the one I made where he actually has tits.
What is that thing from Kung Pao? He's like, my nipples look like milk duds. I love that movie, man. It's a good movie. We should review it on the Game Rage Movies and TV podcast.
You said it like 5 times already.
I know. I'm gonna say it again, the 6th and then the 7th probably.
You said you were gonna give out a prize for it.
I did, and none of the assholes got none of them got it.
Yeah,
like nobody got the joke. Like nobody they all guessed and did it wrong.
Then again, you say you were gonna give away the Crunchyroll one, and you never did
because they didn't get it right.
You say you were gonna give it to that one dude.
I did, but I forgot. I gotta go back. You know what? That guy doesn't even follow us, so fuck him. All right, like that's what he gets.
You better check.
I'm gonna have to go back. The guy on TikTok that actually took a guess at to one of we made a Spaceballs reference. I think it was right.
Yeah, for the anime.
We made a Spaceballs reference on the anime podcast, and then we had said something to the effect of.
I named the episode. Bone Daddy 2, the search for Bone Daddy 1.
Oh yeah, and so we said, because we did the season 2 of Overlord, so like we're like, oh yeah, if you can guess what this is in reference to.
Wait, the anime?
Yeah, Overlord. We did on all 4 seasons.
I like Overlord, but there's too much backstory shit on that one.
Oh man, dude. All right, you need to. You should do an Anime Syndicate episode with us.
Yeah.
Well, just real quick before we go.
I'm not. All right, go ahead.
How do you feel about?
I'll make a reappearance.
Very brief. How do you feel about Jujutsu Kaisen?
It's fucking amazing.
Oh, all right. I hate that fucking show. I've watched the first half of the first season, and so far I'm not into it. I don't know what it is. He tells me
somebody hasn't seen the coolest fights
that's what he keeps telling me. That's what he keeps telling me.
Anime ever.
He's literally the episode before they jump.
Yeah, dude, bro. Okay, so like there's like 6 or 7 episodes that are total bullshit where nothing happens. But when shit goes down, it's fucking gnarly. The last season,
Dude,
bro.
Somebody made a joke saying, it's 2024, and he made a list of the worst beatdowns in anime history, and it's pissing me off that 6 of these spots are from Jujutsu Kaisen.
You did? You picked 6?
I didn't do it. Somebody else.
It's funny that 6 of the greatest one-handed beatdowns are from the same show.
Yeah, no, the animation on it is solid.
It's fucking manga.
It's not like fucking Naruto.
I give them that.
Bonus episodes or whatever, fillers.
Okay,
it's not a bonus filler shit.
Yeah,
they're expertly drawn.
You ever watch Boruto?
No, I tried. I couldn't. I refused.
There was one episode where they're running. Boruto and Sakura are talking, and in the background, Naruto's running behind them. He's just like deadpan, and literally it looks like somebody grabbed his avatar and went up and down with the mouse.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because it's garbage. Like they did Rock Lee dirty, like that.
Gara, they did Gara dirty with his hairstyle.
Well, I mean, hey, some people, they don't know.
All right,
they don't know.
do you
They don't know
agree-
their eyebrows
do you-
are bad until
do you agree-
20 years later.
Do you agree that Killer Bee should have died in the war arc?
Wait, what, Killer Bee in Naruto?
Yeah.
Honestly, can't remember the motherfucker.
The guy who had the 8-tailed ox in him.
Oh, okay. Yes. No.
It would have been
garbage.
better. It would have been a better story if he would have died in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shippuden.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. What an excellent preview for when Brent comes back on the Anime Syndicate podcast in the future here to give all
I've
of
been
his
wanting
expert
to.
knowledge. I know.
I've been wanting to.
I mean, I really think because we usually do these on Friday and Saturday nights or one or the other. Usually.
I definitely can do either or.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to make you a fucking staple of coming on here because
All right.
we're also doing, like I said, D&D too. So
Yeah.
you're
And
gonna be on that one
government,
now.
be listening because that's like $800 of tacos.
Yeah, that's
week.
a lot of tacos.
Yeah.
But again, the tacos cost me $1,200 to make, so therefore I'm losing money.
exactly,
It's a write-off.
exactly.
It's a write-off. So
Exactly.
anyways, all right. Well, that'll wrap it up for this episode. So thank you all for listening. And if you want to follow us on social media, if you want to be one of the few, the proud, the Game Rage followers, you can follow us at Game Rage Magazine on Instagram and TikTok, at Game Rage Mag on Twitter/X. You can go to GameRageMagazine.com to see our full plethora of podcasts that we have, of podcasting, production, and glory that's there waiting for you. With that, oh, fuck, I lost the page. God damn it.
Well,
Anyways.
I will say, keep your rage juicy, everybody.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's the end of the episode right there. This has been the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Also on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Also visit our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com, for a host of other podcasts and more. Thanks for listening.